Hey guys, making an update video. It is right now in Oregon, 6 o'clock. Um, I guess maybe an hour or so, something could happen. Something could be announced. I'm not 100% surprised that nothing has been announced. I'm more on 60%, 65, but and that was primarily because of the sources that I have were saying that something's going to be most likely announced today. So, what does that mean? Um, it could mean many different things. It could be that, yeah, Alabama already has a head coach. They're just prolonged it to announcing it till the next day or whatever. Most likely there is going to be an announcement, I guess, tomorrow. Um, but who knows what'll happen? There could have been some speed bumps. Uh, I'm I'm pretty sure that um, Alabama wanted to talk to Dan Lanning, and when he made that video and talked about, no, I don't want to leave Oregon. That might have been something that they didn't really foresee. Um, might have gone back straight to the drawing board. But yeah, as far as for right now, my my thoughts are still the same. Ryan's, um, Demore, Demore Ryan's, um, from Texas. Um, I think Ryan's from Texas would be a good pickup. That would be very difficult, and as time keeps going by, that could be a good sign if you're wanting him as a head coach. The other factor is Lane Kiffin. I think Lane Kiffin would be a fantastic pickup. Um, he's somebody that knows the system, worked under Saban, and knows some of the former coaches, like the strength and conditioning coach, Scott Cochran. He knows him. Could maybe even try to bring him back to Bama. Um, and I think that would be somebody that definitely would be a Nick Saban kind of tutelage, kind of something that someone that Nick Saban would recommend for sure. And he's been very obvious. He's been talking a lot about Alabama over the years and holds Alabama and Nick Saban to high regards. Yeah, he's definitely shown that he wants to be there. He wants to be the coach. Um, and he's a great offensive mind, and he has proven himself with Ole Miss. So I think it would be him coming into a similar situation, somewhat at USC as when he was going into coach. Um, I think it's in much better shape in better circumstances for sure, especially with it being Alabama. But he knows the system that Saban has, and he would be not be doing everything completely on his own. Um, Saban would be helping him, and he has been doing things on his own and has found success. So it's much different than when Lane Kiffin was got the job at USC before he left to go to Raiders, and we all know his whole history of everything, him bouncing around different schools, and at Bama and FIU and whatnot, and at Tennessee. Um, but yeah, there's no denying it. He's a fantastic coach as well. Ryan's is definitely, I think, would be the home run, the absolute home run, because I mean he has been talked about for many years, many years. It would be great to have him um, at Bama. It's just that opportunity had not been opened since Nick Saban got the job, and it just hasn't been open. Um, yeah, and it's understandable, really, till now. And if he does have any desire to ever want to coach at Bama, I would think that that would be now. He would say something right now. And I mean, yes, I know the Houston Texans are doing great. I think he would do what Nick Saban would do, which is okay, we're in the playoffs. I'm all right with going there, but you gotta let me continue to see this thing out. And I think that would be something that he would do. And it might even be why like there nobody's there's no announcement or anything. That might not happen for a while, quite a few days. But who knows? We'll see. Um, but that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, 100%. I understand with the whole NIL and the playoff format, the 12-team playoff, and all the portal and all of that. It's much harder. It's much more difficult, and um, then you got the name of Alabama and the fan base. It's definitely going to be tough, but I do think it's going to be either one of those two. I think Kiffin is the safe choice. Um, I I know Caleb DeBoer just did very well, but with Washington, but I don't think he would be the best fit for Alabama right now. Nor, nor do I think the Florida State head coach, um, Mike Norvell. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. So, anyways, or even Dapper Sweeney. Um, so yeah, I think it's going to be between Kiffin and Ryan's, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, it shows with with Saban retiring, it just shows that it solidifies what I have been saying is that college football is changing, and it's getting to a point where there's no return. Nick Saban's gone. He's not going to be coming back. He's not going to be coming back, especially as a head coach. He'll be still helping out the program, the Alabama program, but he's not going to be the head coach. Um, it's a sign of change, and there's a lot of change happening, and it's happening a bit too fast, in my opinion. And I think that was part of the reason why Saban is retiring. He decided to retire. I think that's part of the problem with people. You got kids who are committing and then decommitting, and then you got people into transfer portal, and it's a lot. It's a mess, and it'll be interesting to see how things play out this offseason. Definitely knew it was going to be interesting. I said on videos before, multiple times, even before the season started, that yeah, in transfer portal, there's going to be a point when it gets nuclear. And then I announced once the college football playoffs was all over, the championship was over, it's going to be nuclear. And guess what? It has. It absolutely has. But anyways, hope you're all having a good night. I think it's pretty safe to say that there's not going to be any news tonight. Do apologize about that. That was what I got from my sources that it would be today. Um, I mean, can take it as it is. I mean, it could be great news that maybe we're getting somebody like Ryan's, but it could also be bad news that Alabama tried talking to another head coach and he didn't want to leave. So there's so many things, so many factors. But to be honest, none of it matters. What matters is who the head coach will be and can that head coach prove himself. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, should be interesting, should be fun. Have a good night. Bye.